On June 1st, 2004, at an elementary school in Sasebo, Nagasaki, an 11-year-old girl named Natsumi Tsuji murdered a 12-year-old girl named Satomi Mitarei. During lunch hour, Natsumi slashed Satomi's throat and arms with a box cutter in an empty classroom, and then left her to die as she returned to her classroom covered in blood. The teacher of the girls noticed that they were both missing, and upon finding the body, called the police. After Natsumi was taken into custody, she admitted to killing Satomi and apologized several times. She spent the night in a police station crying and refused to eat any food that was given to her, but eventually she did eat bread and drank juice. When Natsumi was questioned about her motive, she said she was angry at Satomi for slandering her online by saying things about her weight and saying she was a goody-goody. Natsumi was institutionalized for 4 years before being released in 2008. This incident was dubbed the Sasebo Slashing. One reason the whole thing is significant is because the #1 bookmark on Natsumi's computer was a flash animation that depicted the Red Room Curse. The Red Room Curse is a Japanese legend with an unknown origin. The legend is about a pop-up box on the internet that reads, "Do you like?" in Japanese, which is also narrated by a girl. If you try to exit out of the pop-up, it just keeps coming back. Eventually, the words on the pop-up will change, and it will say, "Do you like the Red Room?" After this, the computer screen turns red, and a list of the names of previous victims appear. At this point, the victim will commit suicide while covering the walls of their room with blood. The legend actually became pretty popular in Japan. Someone ended up creating a flash animation about it, and someone on YouTube created a short film about the legend. Both of which are pretty useless unless you understand Japanese. Of course, along with the legend's popularity, there have also been different versions of it created. In one version of the legend, the Red Room is a spirit of a woman who is dressed in all red. Anyways, before I said that the origins of the legend were unknown, but that doesn't mean that there aren't theories about the legend's origin. One theory, according to Tofogu.com, is that this is some type of communist brainwashing tool. Why? Because the room is red, and red is the color of communism. Yep, this totally makes sense, because, it's not like blood is also red or anything. The second theory on Tofugu.com was that this was created by North Korea. Apparently, it hasn't been too uncommon for North Korea to abduct Japanese people, so according to this theory, the pop-up was created as a brainwashing tool to create followers. This one is also ridiculous. And the final theory is that the curse was a type of love letter virus. At one point, virus love letters were a pretty big trend in Japan, so maybe that's what the Red Room Curse was. The list of names at the end could have been a list of infected computers. Personally, I just don't think the Red Room Curse ever even was a thing that was created, real or fake. I just think it's a story that someone made up to scare people that got pretty popular. I still need to address the Sasebo Slashing Incident. A lot of people think this curse may actually be real because Natsumi Tsuji, the murderer in the Sasebo Slashing Incident, had the Red Room Curse animation as her #1 bookmark. I don't see how this proves the curse though. The curse says that victims will commit suicide while smearing their blood on the walls. It doesn't say anything about a girl murdering someone at school, so like I said before, I fail to see how this proves the curse is real. Although it's true she clearly had an interest in the curse, she also had an interest in other morbid things such as Battle Royale, which is about young students fighting to the death. At the end of the day, I guess we can't really find out if it's real or not since there's no way to make this pop-up appear, and I don't know anyone who has fallen victim to the pop-up. And I guess that's what makes legends like these cool. Despite the fact that they're probably fake, we can still suspend disbelief and take interest in them. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the flip side.